example in front of you people by showing my messy room. So I don't want to, destroy my character. That's why I'm just going to start my class without you owning the camera. Okay. So as usual, we'll start our class by doing some questions. Okay. Yeah. Let me share the screen first of all. The screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir, visible.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Easy question. First question. You may start. Bhagat Singh ji, you may explain this question. Bhagat is not here. Yeah, then Pranshu, you may please explain us this question.
So it is asking which of the following is not included in the assets of commercial bank in India.
Okay.
So commercial bank is any private bank we see, like POB, PNB, and I don't know what advances is, but it will have deposits and it will have money at call and short notice.
Okay.
So these two things I'm sure of. Investments, what kind of investment? Like I don't understand like what is the role of investments here.
Okay, what is the question?
Am I audible still?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, thank you.
Who is this?
Bhagat, sorry.
Bhagat Singh, you went for freedom struggle in between.
No, sorry. My internet got stuck.
Okay, no problem. Maybe the colonial masters have cut it.
Might be, sir. Might be.
Yeah. So you people are comfortable with my language, my tone and all, no? You're fine, right? You are not getting offended, right?
Fine, sir.
Yeah, please let me know if you are getting offended, okay? Yeah, because I believe you people are, we should be, especially in bureaucracy, we should be very happy with sarcasm, criticisms. We should be open to ideas, right? So we should be very cool. You can, whatever, my purpose is very simple. As a UPSC educator, whenever I'm taking classes, I make sure the people are very comfortable around me. It should not be like a usual classes and all. You can just say, sir, what you have said is wrong. You are not correct. You have some issues. You can just directly pinpoint me. I told you in the first day itself that we all comes under a single heading or single identity, that is aspirant. There is no difference between me and you. There is only one difference, that is I am a guy who is in this field for the past like 5 years. Maybe you might have just started. That is the only difference in this thing. I am your senior. That's it. Nothing more, okay? No, this kind of things. You can be very comfortable around me. You can say any foolish thing. You can just discuss something randomly. You can just talk something, okay, that you find today while reading the newspaper. You might say like, okay, sir, I have just got this news. This is not right? You can just ask me. We can just have a discussion. Discussion is the key. Nothing else, okay? That is the only purpose of, like, you can get knowledge easily from reading your books itself. I will say it is better to read books instead of doing lot of lectures. Instead of watching lot of lectures, it is very good for you if you can just read the books. But the problems comes where is, if you are reading books, there will be some conceptual clarity that will be lacking. So by attending the lectures, it is my duty, like if you are attending my lectures, it is, my duty to make sure that you are getting the basic nicks of each subjects. I told you in the beginning itself, economy and geography are two technical subjects, which is having some basic rules and assumptions. If you can clear them, your entire preparation will be very easy for this particular two subjects, okay? So likewise, this is also the same, okay? You can be very comfortable around me. Please be very comfortable. There is no need of like hierarchical things or something like that, okay? So when we discuss this question, that is, which of the, one second, let me Which of the following? Yeah.
So is the answer D?
D.
Yes.
Okay, we'll take it later. Okay, I'm just taking it. We'll see that later. Okay, I will explain to you. Let's decipher the question first. Which of the following is not included in the assets of a commercial bank in India? That is the question. So suppose you don't have you haven't read about this particular topic. Maybe suppose you might have not read about commercial banks. Okay.
Me, sir. I'm like,
Sorry.
sorry.
Yeah. Please tell me.
Actually, I mean, like, there is a issue I was facing that time.
Okay,
So called out my name, I think. Not sure about it. Actually, this is Bhagat's.
No. Like it's all. I called you in the beginning. That's it, man.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. So what happens is, let's try to decipher this question. Our assumption is very simple that we don't know nothing about banking in India. Okay, especially we don't know anything about commercial banks. So that is our assumption. On that assumption, we are just trying to solve this particular question with logic. Okay, let's see. What is an asset? What is the keyword? Which of the following is not? We are asked not included in the assets of commercial bank. So we want to list what is not asset. Okay. Now, if you know if you know the answer, please don't shout. Okay. Please hold your answer. I just want to explain it. Later, you can just tell me. Okay. Not asset is the question. So let's see what is the meaning of an asset, Pranshu.
So which can earn money, liability something.
Okay, which can earn money. I am taking your definition. Which can earn money. Okay. Should it be a burden? Should asset be a burden?
No, sir.
Okay, so it should not be burden. That is not burden. Okay, let me ask you one more thing. Okay, should we need to give it back to others, our assets? Like for example, if you are getting a house, should it give to somebody else or can you keep it yourself?
We can keep it, sir.
So we can. So I will like instead of we can keep, I will say you don't have to. You don't have to pay back. Right. So these three are the basic features of what? Assets. Okay. Now you please take each options. Okay. You told me you don't know about advances. Leave it. You may know about investments. Maybe you may know about deposit. Okay. Now Pranshu, just tell me what about the deposit? Is it earning money?
Deposits can earn money because the bank can invest it somewhere, like people's deposit, it can invest it somewhere.
Okay, simply speaking, how banks lends, okay, how banks makes money. Suppose Pranchu is just depositing some money into the bank, okay, and this bank is giving it a loan, and the bank is giving you 10% interest, and they are charging 12% interest on loan, and this 2% is the profit of banks, right? If so, okay, if that is the case, can you say deposit is earning? Yes, maybe deposit is earning money. Now tell me, Pranshu, whether it is satisfying the second feature. Is it a burden for banks?
No, sir.
Why it is not a burden?
Because it has already invested it somewhere. So,
okay. So what if you went to the bank other day and asking the money back? Will it be a burden?
That would be like what is written in the D option, isn't it? Like money at short notice.
No, that is not. So that is no problem. Okay, that is not the case. Why? Because we should be. This is not that thing. This is not the literal meaning. This comes under the money market. Money market. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we'll be just dealing with money market and capital market. At that time, you will get to know this about it. Okay, it is like very simple. Money at call. Money, like banks need money. Okay, suppose HDFC Bank is running out of money, they will call SBI and ask, Macha, can you please give me some money, da? Then this SBI will say, okay, da, I'm just transferring you. That is the thing. That is this money at call. Okay. Yeah. Now tell me. My point is, what if somebody, you deposited the money in bank and the other day you went to the bank and you are asking, give back my deposit. Is it a burden?
Yes, sir. Then it is.
Yes, that is a burden. right? So the third criteria that you don't have to pay back. Is it like that?
No, sir, we will have to pay it back as a bank.
So whether deposits are assets? What do you
No,
think?
no, sir.
No, that is the case. Right. You may think like deposits can be used to make loans, you can make interest out of it, the banks can earn. Yes, everything is true, but it is not an asset. It is a liability. So what is a liability? You are liable to pay it back. Why assets are considered a liability? It is very simple. You are liable to pay back that money to the depositor. Is it clear for you? So that is the case. Understood? So that is the case. That is the case. So that is the case where deposits comes. Understood? So that is how we can just, from now onwards, please make sure that you should not confuse. You can just write it in your note also. Deposits are considered as a liability by commercial banks. Deposits are considered as liability by commercial bank. Okay? Yeah. If that is the case, we'll just move to the, okay? Okay, guys, I have taught, so let me ask you something. Whether you got the classes regarding banking before?
No, sir.
Okay. Chitra ma'am, are you hearing me? Maybe. Just give me a minute. Let me call her. Okay, I just want to make a confirmation.
Sir, banking is done or what? Right? My voice is echoing, man. Am I audible?
Ma'am, you were echoing. I was asking that the banking lectures were not yet started. So I think I can start from there. Can I do it?
Yes, sir, we can do, but I have one minute. I want to have a word with students.
Okay, ma'am.
Because nothing was done earlier.
Okay.
Guys, what is completed then in banking?
A few concepts have been done, but like if we see the like concepts in the banking, then there are many things that are not covered. Maybe I have missed a class, but like bank balance sheet and all these things, I can see these topics and these are not done. I'm not sure. Like maybe if I've missed a class, then I don't know.
Okay.
Confirm this, yes.
Okay. Any other whoever attended the earlier classes on banking?
Sir, these concepts are not covered. I think that the balance sheet concept, assets, liability, these concepts are not done.
Not covered. Okay. Sir, then we'll continue, sir, with the banking basics.
Okay, do one thing, ma'am. I will just give them a revision on banking topic first of all. Then I will just take the cooperatives, right?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. It's all right.
Okay.
ओके मेरे प्यारे बच्चों, आज हम सीखेंगे बैंकिंग से बारे में। बैंकिंग एक बढ़िया प्रोफेशन है, ठीक है। सो वी विल टेक द, आई वाज ट्राइंग टू स्पीक इन हिंदी, पार्डन माय लैंग्वेज। ओके, सो व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट बैंकिंग, ओके, so when we talk about banking, the basic things that you want to know about, I think you might have like, okay, just okay, do one thing. I will just write the concepts here. You may just tell me you know about it. If you don't know about it, we'll discuss on those stuff. Okay. So first of all, you know how banks make profit? How banks make profit?
Yes, sir.
Yes. If somebody don't know, let me know. Okay. Then what about reserves that are CRR, SLR? Okay. What about these two things?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, what about like non-performing assets, NPAs?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then tell me about repo rate, reverse repo. Is these things are clear for you?
Yes, sir.
Money multiplier.
So need clarification on that, sir. Money multiplier.
Okay, so we'll discuss on money multiplier. Okay. Then what about types of banks? I will explain what I mean by this question. That is scheduled commercial bank. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then payment banks, small finance banks, and MPFC. You have an idea about these things?
So just an idea I have.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it like only Pranshu don't have this idea about these types of banks?
So even I am.
Okay. So I'm just taking that too. That is types of bank. Okay. Types of bank. Now we are just on the last thing. The banking reforms, Basel reforms. You aware of these things? Narasimham Committee.
Yes, sir. But I have to read that again.
Yeah, that is just readable only. I will just refer you. Okay. So this is what in banking. Okay. Then you don't have to worry about the balance sheet stuff that I have asked you in the first question. बच्चों, ये वाला इतना tough नहीं है. You can just use your logic there. By using आपका logic use करो, and you can just come into an answer. Nobody is going to read that kind of thing anywhere. This is your pure logic that you have to use to solve the first kind of the questions that we have done now. Okay. So we'll start by money multiplier then. Okay. Yeah, this is I will share my slides. Okay. You can just read them again. Everything that I have just asked is inside this slide. Okay. Before you read your Nitin Singhania for Indian economy, you may just first read my slide and you will get a very basic idea about thing and you can read them. Okay. You read Nitin Singhania. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, do one thing. We'll just do some questions of banks. Okay, do this question.
So what's in the top, sir?
Oh, sorry. Which among the following? Yeah, with reference to. Let me share this. Okay, yeah. Now is it audible, man? Sorry, is it viewable?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Agashji, could you please explain this question?
Sir, it's asking about urban cooperatives. Cooperatives are not owned by single. It's not about like capitalist company or something industries. It's like people collectively own that cooperatives. As per my knowledge, sir. Okay, I think they are supervised and regulated by local boards set up by the state government. I guess this is true. And they can issue equity shares and preference shares. I guess this is also true. But yes, sir, 1 and 2, I can choose option D, sir, 1, 2, and 3. I don't know about 3, but by elimination, I can choose D option.
Okay. So what about others? Anybody is having a difference of opinion?
Sir,
Yeah.
I think answer is B, sir, because as per my knowledge, or I attend some banking related classes, sir. So urban cooperative banks like supervised and regulated by RBI, sir, like that. So one is not correct, sir. And second one, they can issue equity shares and preference shares. This is true about this, sir.
Yes.
And they were brought under the purview of the Banking Regulation Act 1949 through an amendment in 1966. This is also true, sir. 2 and 3. I think option B, sir, 2 and 3.
Okay, what is your name?
Sanjeevani.
Oh, that yesterday's Mrudu Sanjeevani.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. Yeah, how is Lakshmanji? Is he all right? Yeah. Now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. So people, I just want to give you a super Brahmastra in UPSC. In UPSC, okay? UPSC, whenever they bring any regulatory body, into questions, okay, 90% of the time that will be wrong. Okay, I have asked you to take a book for PYQs. Okay, if you have took that, do one thing. You take the last page of that book where you are going to write tips and tricks to solve UPSC questions. And this is one of the trick. That is, whenever they are pointing that these organizations are regulated by this particular body, that will be false. What they do, whenever a particular organization or particular activity that is being regulated by SEBI, they say it is regulated by RBI. Okay, whenever any particular organizations or any activities is regulated by RBI, they will say it is regulated by SEBI. Why? Because whenever they are very lazy people, I will say, man. So they are very lazy. So it is very easy for them to make these kinds of silly mistakes. So that what they can do is, if they are making these kinds of mistakes, they can easily make that particular statement wrong. Okay, without any complications. Why? Because if they made this statement too wrong, okay, there can be exception. So what is equity shares? Equity shares is like very simple. There is an organization with 100% of shares, and it is divided among 100 people in such a way that one person is getting 1%. Okay, then preference shares are there, that is preferred for particular sections. I mean, the board of directors can discuss on those things. Okay, we'll discuss on money, like when we discuss on capital market, we'll talk about equity shares and preference shares. Okay, so if they want to make any sort of mistakes like on these two statements, that will become more complicated. If you can just substantiate that this particular statement is wrong, or if this particular statement can be correct, what they have to do is, there is a lot of issues that will be coming back, and they will be forced to cut this question. So anyways, UPSC don't want to do that thing. So they will play around the silly, easily changeable, mistakes. So this is an easy target. Just do one thing. Just after this class, you take 20-25 question paper. That is the very last paper. You just take that and you just see the questions where they are placing this regulatory thing. There will be a question which is based on this thing. So there are two kinds of people, right? There are two types of people in UPSC. First people, they will ask me, sir, which is the best book for economy? I will say this book. Then will ask me, which is the best book for banking? I will say this book. They will go and read these kinds of n number of books. And they will devote at least 4 to 5 days of their preparation in this particular topic. But there is a category of smart people. Okay, what they do, they just understand, they just try to understand the tricks used by UPSC to make questions. Let me tell you something. Making questions, for the past 2 to 3 years, I used to make questions. And question making is an art. Question making is a creative art, which is requiring a lot more energy than writing answers. It is very difficult. I have done that. That's why I'm telling you, it is very, very, very difficult to make questions. So, even UPSC, have these kinds of things. They are also human beings. They are also lazy, right? So what they do, they will just take the previous year question papers. Okay, they will take previous year question papers and they will see how the questions are asked. And what they will do, they will make some simple tweaks and they will formulate questions. What they will do is whenever a question, suppose, and there is one more thing is there, most of the time, not every time, like suppose this year is 2026. They will skip 2025 question papers. Why? Because they don't want to make a repetition thing here. What they will do is they will just take maybe 2024 question paper, or 5 years before that is 2021, or 10 years before that is 2016. So that is why I'm asking you to stress, asking you to do more PYQ. That is the philosophy. That is the philosophy of pushing you people to do more PYQs than mugging up things or doing reading n number of books. Understood? So that is the logic behind people asking you, the mentors asking you to do more PYQs. Okay, that is it. Okay, if you understood it, we will tell you something. In usual classes, this cooperative, if you need to go to Vision and all, the cooperative sessions, the entire class is 8 to 9 hours. 8 to 9 hours to get this particular question correct. For this, I'm just that is the amount of hours you have to put in. And my rules are very simple. If they are asking with the regulatory body, mark this particular statement as wrong. Okay, the other guy will be spending 8 to 9 hours in class. You with this very basic knowledge or logic, you are making this statement correct. Sorry, wrong. So that is that is called smart work. People always preach about smart works, but rarely and even they don't do that. But I am a person who is very lazy. I will say I'm very lazy. Okay, I'm much lazier than you people think. Okay, so what I do, I just sit someday and I have just made these kind of notes on what are the tricks to crack these kind of questions. And I think that have worked well for me this year. And that is the reason why I have cracked the prelims also. Okay, so that is the logic. The regulatory thing is wrong and it is regulated by RBI. Okay, and we can just say, okay. Urban cooperative banks in India are supervised and regulated by Reserve Bank of India and not by the local board set up by the state government. This statement is incorrect. UCBs are allowed to issue equity shares and preference shares, okay? And they can also raise funds through other means like deposits and borrowings. Okay, UCBs were brought under the Purview of Banking Regulations Act 1949 through an amendment in 1966. You don't have to mug up this kind of thing. Okay, why I'm telling you? You just look here. Even if you can understand that very basic knowledge that the regulatory things of a financial institution is majorly done by RBI, you will be able to simply cut down the option A, C, and D, which will make you to trust in option B. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Could you do this thing? A logical thing. Is there anybody who have wrote 2024 prelims और 2025 prelims कुछ लोग ऐसा है तो बोलना है मेरे को, मुझे बोलना है.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your name, Ji? Bhagat, how was your paper 2025?
So it was good, sir.
Oh, then what happened? It's a problem with the CSAT, na?
No, sir. I got around 92 marks only there, so I didn't get clear.
92? You should be, man. You should be getting into the prelims.
Yes, sir.
But my one of my friend, she got only like 85 or something. Sorry, 90 or something, I guess. 91 or something, and she got in the means. She wrote the means.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all right, man. Next year, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Who want to explain this question? Sanjeevani? This is a question of logic, not question of economics. Question of logic, common sense, and basic English knowledge. Who want to give it a try? Let it be wrong, okay? Don't worry about those things. Okay, there is a new name. Drupa Jyoti. Is it right way? Like, is it the right way to pronounce your name? Hello. That there is a deity's logo, Drupajyoti. Could you please unmute and speak? Hello? Am I audible, guys?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay, that ma'am will be, I don't know, Drupajyoti is busy with some other things. Okay, Akash, could you take the call? Could you please explain this thing to us?
Sir, I don't know about what is syndicate exactly.
Okay, you watched the movies Pushpa?
No, sir. Pushpa I didn't watch.
Man, this is very prerequisite, man. You should not be a front bench studious guy. Okay?
No, sir. I watch more movies, but not Pushpa till.
No, man, I'm feeling very bad. My students are not watching things.
Sir, I watch things, but not Pushpa.
Who is there who watched Pushpa?
I'm here, sir.
Yes, who is this? My savior. Who are you? What's your name? Bhagat. Is it you?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Bhagat Singh Ji, you again.
Yeah.
You are very busy with building HSR, and still you got some time to like watch films. You are a great guy. Okay.
Not like this. Okay.
Okay, tell me. There is something called syndicate that is mentioned in that movie,
It's
right?
a group of members. It's like private cooperatives, sir.
Exactly. That's the exact term. Yeah. So that is it. Now just think, that is a group of people coming together. They are just, giving money. They are putting money. They are sharing the profit. That is syndicate. Okay. So people, you know something? The UPSC has 2 questions from the movie Pushpa. I think it is in 2023. They have asked about the red sandals. Okay. And in 2024, they are asked about syndicate lending.
That's about environment, and this is about economics.
Sorry?
Sir, that's about economics. That's about environment.
Yeah. Red sandals. Is it native to that kind of question? Is it a deciduous or a tropical kind of question was asked? Okay, guys. So now, Bhagat Singh, could you please explain us like this question? Akash, Bhagat Singh. Yeah, you may please explain this question, man. This question, and you can just take the call.
Okay, so syndicate lending spreads the risk of borrower default across the multiple lenders. If the borrower get defaulted, then the burden will be on everyone who is crowdfunded the money, not on single one.
Yeah.
That is the thing. And the syndicated.
What do you think? It will be correct, right?
Yeah, it will be correct.
Okay. Then what about the statement 2?
The syndicated loan can be a fixed amount or a lump sum of funds, but cannot be a credit line.
What do you think?
Sum of funds, yes, sir, but it cannot be a credit line.
Let me ask you something. What do you think? The people who are preparing for UPSC might have read about syndicated loans?
May not be, sir.
May not be, right?
Yes.
So they are asking something very deep. No, it can be a fixed amount, it can be lump sum of fund, but cannot be credit line. What is this? Who might have known about this thing? Just think like this. Okay? You don't even have to know about what is credit line. Means it's like working capital arrangement. That is called credit line. Okay? So what it is? It can be fixed amount. If you can give fixed amount, why can't you give working capital? What is wrong with this thing? Right? You are getting me, na? You can give fixed amount, but why working capital cannot be given? What is the reason? What is the difference between this? What is the difference? Actually, this credit line will be very low as compared to this fixed amount. Okay, so this is how UPSC take. They just say like, okay, it can do something, or they will say like this thing. The commercial banks can issue check. Okay, they can issue debit cards, but cannot issue credit cards. What is the logic, man? The same here also.
Yes, must be wrong.
It must be wrong. You understood the logic that I have?
Yes,
Still this date, till now, I haven't read about syndicate law. Seriously telling you. So that is the logic that you should be taking when your exam holds. That is going to push your marks from, this 80s to 110 plus. That is the logic that you have to be using in your answers. That is how you will be able to fetch more marks. Okay, what is wrong within what this Reddit line have done, man? He's a poor guy, na? Thing like that. So that is the easier way. That is the easier way to confuse you. And people, people are like, is here anybody who is afraid of is afraid of this kind of one second. Okay, afraid of these kinds of statements. I mean, afraid of these kinds of statements that that is creating you problems. Are you afraid of these kinds of statements?
For some question, yes, sir.
Yeah, the problem is, let me tell you something. So whenever you are talking about statement 1 and statement 2, the easiest way to get this done is like, you can do something. It is very easy that you eliminate one option. That means in these two things, if you can mark any one statement as wrong, you will be able to, you will be able to get into an answer. That is, if you are able to mark this statement 2 as wrong, what you can do is, you can say like, the first statement that is correct, the option C is correct. That is, this statement is incorrect. That is the only statement, out of the 4 statements, this is the only statement that is preaching that option C, the statement 2 is incorrect. Rest are saying that it is correct. You understood? So,
yes,
that is why I'm saying you, these statement-based questions are very easy to solve. Okay? These questions are very easy to solve. Why? Because these statements easily, if you can eliminate one one statement, you are there with the answer. Okay? Yeah. All right. So I have just marked this. So I haven't read about syndicate bank, but I have just copied the Answer key is here. So the syndicated loan is a loan offered by a group of lenders or banks called a syndicate who work together to provide funds for a single borrower. That is, they are saying like there will be a single borrower who is needing money. So what they will do, multiple banks or multiple people will come up and they will make a syndicate and they will lend the money. Okay, that is what is mentioned here. Okay, who work together to provide funds for single borrower. Thus, by definition, syndicated lending spread, okay, defaults risk across lends. Okay, so the first statement is correct. Similarly, the syndication of loans is an internationally practiced model of financing credit requirements. The banks are free to adopt syndication route. Okay, that means multiple banks. Suppose I want 10,000 crore. Okay, the simple logic is I want 10,000 crores. Okay, and this 10,000 crore I won't be able to get it from a single bank. So what I can do, I can just go to HDFC and ask, "Arey, could you please give me like 2,000?" They will say yes. I will go to SBI. I will ask, "Ma'am, could you please give me 2,000?" Yes, ma'am. They will give me. Likewise, I will go to one money lender. I will ask him, "Can you please give me 2,000 crore?" Likewise, this is how the syndications work. Okay, what happens if I default? That means if I default, what do you mean by default? If I fail to pay the payment back, what will happen? The risk will be shared among multiple entities. The risk will be shared among HDFC will be sharing the risk. They are only losing, like, they are only losing 2,000, right? Why? What if they are just giving me the sole 10,000 rupees? That sole 10,000 will be a loss for them. So that is how you can just make up these kinds of questions as correct. Okay. So that is what I mean by like a syndication bank. Okay. Since there are no guidelines, okay, since there are no guidelines restricting the syndicated loans in the form of credit line, second statement is incorrect. However, there appears to be some conflict regarding regulations in this matter because of which UPSC. Oh, that's great. Oh, UPSC have dropped this question. See, I have just copied it, like from the answer key was just copied. UPSC have dropped this question. What is wrong with UPSC, man? They have done, like, yesterday also we have done, no? I have showed you one question, right? That UPSC
Sir, do they give the grace marks for this kind of drop question?
Oh, sorry?
No grace marks.
I don't know. Do they give grace marks for this kind of question I asked?
Sorry?
Grace mark.
Yeah. You wait for it, okay? They will give you. No, man, they won't even give you the marks that you have wrote for. Then why they are not giving you any marks? They are trying to reduce your marks every time. They are not giving you any marks.
Unfair, sir.
No, you just go to do one thing. You can just go to in front of UPSC every time. There will be some people will be protesting. You can just go sit there and have some, I don't know what is the delicacy over there. You can have some samosa, I will say. They will just get you that if they have some, manners. They are very, I have, people, I have always think, I have think myself like the only duty of UPSC is to conduct exams and make sure that the right candidates are selected. Still, they are just asked to get very 100 people into on board, right? Only 100 people in there. But still, they are not doing it correctly. Why? And still, you are forced to write. Whenever you are talking about efficiency, whenever you are talking about integrity, the examples in GS4 should be UPSC. Why? Because in order to make them happy. So that is the true UPSC spirit. All right. Yeah. Okay, now I think we'll just talk about some banking related stuff. Okay, money multiplier. 1 second. Yeah, money multiplier. Okay, we are not going to read any definition. As usual, my things does not follow any particular rules. So we won't be doing definitions first. We'll learn the concept. Okay? Suppose, let me explain you a process of, just give me your full attention for the next 5 minutes. Okay? One of the most important session of 5 minutes of this entire session. Okay? Stop everything that you're doing now. Just keep calm. Okay? Just check what I am just point what I am telling you. Okay? All right. So first, what you have to do? What is money mult? Okay? Just explain. Just wait. Whether this red color is visible for you, should I change the ink?
It's visible, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry. 1 second. I just want to make it short. Okay. Suppose a person A is depositing 100 rupees in a bank. This is a bank. What banks do? Very simple, ma. They take CRR from it. They take SLR from it. Okay? I'm saying it 10%, 10%. Balance 80 rupees. Okay? What they will do? They will give loan. How banks will give loan? When a person B, okay, when a person B is coming to bank and asking the bank, can you please give me a loan of 80 rupees? The banks will say, okay, we will give you 80 rupees loan. Okay, but you have to make an account. You have to make an account with our bank. Okay, it's very easy only. Why? Because you are giving me loan. So why should I hesitate to take a bank account with your bank? So what we'll do? We do B's account. B started an account, and in that account, the bank have deposited 80 rupees. Okay? A went, deposited 100 rupees, CRR was took out, SLR was took out, balance was 80 rupee. It was given as a loan to B for the 80 rupees was given as loan to B. Okay, very clear. Then what happens is, this is in an account, no? Banks will take this also as a deposit. That is the assumption. That is not the assumption. Whenever bank is giving loan, bank is giving loan to B's account. That is, the 80 rupees is credited inside B's account. Is it clear? Again, bank took this as a deposit. And suddenly, what is there? You have to take the CRR. Okay, you have to take the SLR out. That is again 10% and 10%. 10% and 10%. That is 10%, 10% and 10%. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, 10% and 10%. That is 20%. That is 8 here, 8 here. That is 16 is reduced. That means, what is the point? 16 minus 80, that is 70. Then 64. 64 is the leftover amount. And suddenly, C will come. From here, C will come. C will ask, bank, can I have a money? Can I have a loan of 64 rupees? Bank said, of course, you can. But you just have to do one thing. You have to start one account. Sorry, that is C's account. That is C's account, where 64 will be credited. Okay, 64 will be credited. So what happens? Yeah.
Sir, my network got disturbed. So could you please explain after when B took the loan of 80 after that?
Okay, simple. That when B took the loan of 80 rupees, what B will do is, okay, we will instead of giving the cash to B's hand, what we will do, what banks will do, banks will ask B that bro, could you please open a bank account with us so that only we will be able to dispose that account to your account. Okay. So what the banks will do is they will give that 80 rupee loan amount through B's bank account. So whenever bank is getting 80 rupees credited as a loan, bank will see that also as a deposit. Okay, it's like a double game. Bank itself will give the loan to B and bank itself will say that this is your deposit. You understood that?
So I didn't understand.
Okay, simple. Okay. Do one thing. You don't have to worry about this second part. Now focus on the third part. Okay, now focus on that. Okay, simple. I will tell you. Okay, there is very few simple logic. Okay, listen carefully. Suppose, Pranshu, you want loan. Okay, you want a loan of 80 rupees from HDFC. Okay, so you went to HDFC and asked, Madam, can I have a loan of 80 rupees? Then that HDFC madam will tell you, okay, Pranshu, you start one account with us. That is Pranshu's loan account. Okay, then after a few days, you will get your loan amount credited into this particular account, right? Is it clear for you now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so whenever the amount is credited, whenever the bank itself is crediting that amount into your account, suddenly at that moment itself, bank will see that as a deposit. You understood it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is what happened here. So whenever bank is getting a deposit, what is the first thing that banks will do? They will take the CRR from it, they will take the SLR from it, the rest will be again sent for loan. Okay, is it clear for you?
Yes, sir.
So that is what we have explained this portion. Okay, and suddenly B's account got 80 rupee credited, again 10% CRR and SLR, that is 8 rupee, 16 rupee. So 80 minus 60, that is 64 rupees. Okay, it is credited into whose account? Into C's account. Again, I told you, whenever that loan is credited, what will happen? Whenever that loan is credited, the banks will assume that as a deposit. That is, again, 864 is deposit. The CRR will be there. Okay, that is 10%. Okay, people listen one thing. The CRR and SLR are not 10%. Okay, I am just taking it for the convenience. It will be different amount. Okay, so CRR they will take, that is 6.4 rupees, and SLR may be also 6.4 rupees. Okay, they will deduce it. That is, they will deduce 12.8 rupees from the 64 amount. Likewise, they will continue the process. You understood? This is how banks generate money or money supply. From very deposit of 100 rupee, they will do this process. Is it clear? Okay, you don't have to worry about any definition. I am just telling you, I am not talking about money multiplier. I am just telling you, I am just asking you, if this process is clear for you? Everybody, should I explain it again? I can do it again, no problem with me, because it is a very important concept in your UPSC preparation. And this is one of the core concepts of banking also. Definitely there will be one question from this particular topic every year. Should I explain it again? Is it clear for you?
So I understood the process, like what you were trying to explain, but like what is the conclusion, like what is happening at the end?
So at the end, what will happen is, whenever, listen, this is a cycle, like this is reducing, the amount is reducing, right? So whenever the reserve requirements, okay, that is CRR and SLR is equal to, okay, when CRR and SLR are equal to, CRR and SLR are equal to the deposit money. Okay, equal to deposit money, what we will say, that is the point where we will stop generating money. Now not we, that is the point where banks stop the money. That is, you see here, listen, it is reducing, right? Now 12.8 is reduced. What if we are, suppose I'm telling you, okay, suppose I'm telling you, this how this will be reducing. That is the point where we'll be stopping it. Okay, you understood it? You will read it, then you will get to more. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. We have to like when we complete this, we will be having a proper understanding of this money, this thing. Okay? Can I continue?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is money player? So now we will talk about money multiplier. Okay. What is money multiplier? Money multiplier is a method for demonstrating the maximum amount of borrowed money. Okay. Listen carefully. Okay. 1 second. Are you able to see what I'm writing here? I have wrote 1. Is it clear for you? Can you see that?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So, because by using this red color pen, no, I'm just getting sort of irritated. Okay. So, money multiplier is a method for, but it won't be visible for you people. Okay, you can just mute yourself. Okay, the noise is coming. Yeah. Yeah. So, money multiplier is a method for demonstrating the maximum amount of borrowed money. Your first concept, that is borrowed money. Your first concept, that is borrowed money. Okay? Borrowed money that commercial banks could create for a given fixed amount of. Second thing, base money. Base money. Okay? And your third thing, that is reserve ratio. Reserve ratio. That is your third concept. Base money, borrowed money, and your reserve ratio. Understood? So this is how you should be dealing with. Okay, this is the concept that we want to discuss more. Okay, now first concept, that is, what is borrowed money? Okay, borrowed money is the money. Borrowed money, you don't have to learn this definition, you should just need to know about this definition. Borrowed money is the money created from, okay, reserve money or base money. Reserve money or base money. Then what is reserve money or base money? It is nothing but the initial money. That is the deposited amount. Deposited amount. You understood? You learned about borrowed money. We talked about deposit money. Okay. We talked about reserve money or base money. Is it clear? All the monies are clear? Borrowed money, you know? Tell me if you don't know knowing it, you can just tell me, okay? You can
Could you please come again in a simple way, so that, because I have read it in another way, but it looks some kind of complex thing.
Okay. So what is it like broad money? You know, you are talking about M1, M2, M3, right? M1, M2.
It was.
Yeah. I know that. So that is like, you know, don't worry about those things, okay? Just ignore it. Let's same only, but you don't have to build a connection with this broad money and M3. M3, M4 is what you're talking about as broad money, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, it was.
Okay, that is like what is M4 then? Okay, let me tell you this thing. M4 is a measurement. Okay, measurement of money supply. Measurement of money supply. That is it. Okay. But it's all right. Like, you know, you don't have to worry about those things. And whenever you are getting a question on this M4, you may just bring this concept. And whenever nobody is going to ask you about what is the definition of broad money. Nobody is going to give you a definition on question on these kind of things, because broad money have certain meanings in different context. Okay. So, should I explain you again?
Yes, sir. I need it, sir.
Sorry?
Yes, sir. Yes. Go on.
Oh, yeah. Sure. So, you understood the money making process, right? That money making process by user bank, you are aware about it, right? You're not.
Yeah, yes, sir. So, like money making process of banks, right? That
okay. Okay, so the broad money. Sorry. Okay, the broad money. Okay. Before that, we'll talk about base money. Okay, base money is nothing but the initial deposit. Initial deposit. The initial deposit means this is initial. This is the base money here. This is the base money. Okay. The broad money is 80 plus 64 plus. Okay. This when we for the time being we have to there will be some decimals. That's why I'm not going to do more things. Okay. So here broad money is 80 plus 64. That is 160. Sorry, not 164. 144. Okay. So listen carefully. Initial deposit is 100 rupees. Broad money is 164. Okay. And this is called one broad money. You understood? The money that can be created from this initial deposit.
Got it, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Anybody else? You have any doubts? You got any doubts? You can just tell me.
Base money is about initial deposit, right, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yep. So now just look at these things. You will see what is money multiplier. Money multiplier is a method for demonstrating maximum amount of broad money that commercial banks could create for a given fixed amount of base money and reserve ratio. Okay. And increase in banking lending should increase country's money supply. True or false? No, don't shout, man. I want everybody to just have a moment to think. Everybody, please take 1 minute and just think yourself whether an increase in bank lending should increase a country's money supply. Is it a true or false? Keep yourself the answer. I will call you to volunteer. Okay, tell me. Akash.
Sir.
What do you think?
Yes, sir. It must be true. Lending should, of course, increase the money supply in the economy.
Okay.
With a low interest rate, more people will borrow the money, and must be right, I think.
Okay. So these are some of the statements that you can expect in your prelims question paper. That is, the higher, I won't say all the three statements are correct. I have just made something wrong also. Intentionally, I have made to question you people. Okay, just talk the first statement. The higher the reserve ratio is, the less deposit will be available for lending, resulting in a smaller money multiplier and vice versa. Take a 1 minute and just think. Higher the reserve ratio, the less deposit will be available for lending, resulting in a smaller money multiplier and vice versa. Bhagat, what do you think?
Yes, sir. That was true, sir. Yes, sir. If the reserve ratio is high, the money in the banks will be low. So if the reserve ratio is low, the money with the bank is high. So if the first case, the lending will be smaller with respect to banks. On the other case, the lending will be more. So the statement is correct, sir.
Okay. Yep. Then what about the second statement? Thus, higher the value of money multiplier, higher will be the liquidity in the market and vice versa. Pranshu, what do you think?
So it will be true.
Is it true?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. Higher the value money multiplier, higher will be the liquidity in the market. There will be more money in the market. So it will be true, sir.
Are you sure? You got anything bad there? Okay. Sanjeevani, what do you think? Is it correct? Sanjeevani is not here. Yeah. Yes, that statement is correct. There is nothing wrong. So what about the last statement? It is important to note that the reserve ratio is also known as legal reserve ratio, which is the minimum ratio of deposit that is legally required to be kept by the commercial banks with the RBI. Okay, simple. Okay, that is also correct. Please mention this in your notebook. That is, money supply in the economy is regulated by RBI. Money supply in the economy is regulated by RBI. Okay. Yeah. So by this, I believe you have understood what do you mean by money multiplier. Okay. Money multiplier. Whenever you are talking about money multiplier, please make sure that you are able to come up with a definition of money multiplier. Okay. Before that, okay, before money multiplier, you should be like, whenever you are thinking about money multiplier, you should think that this is something, this can be said as a power of banks to create credit. The bank's power to create the credit in the nation, okay, in the economy, not the nation, in the economy. It is called the money multiplier, okay. And also we can say that the money multiplier will tell us how much, how much total money the banking system can create using 1 unit of, how much the banking system can create, okay, how much money the banking system can create using, okay, using 1 unit of base money. 1 unit of base money. Okay. And also so let me just show you some practical applications also. I want you to know about that. I just forgot about it because I thought of doing it last. Yeah, take this. How we can actually measure the money supply. This is a bit economical thing, core economical stuff is this, but it is very important. Maybe in your exam halls, you may just put this example and you can come up with the nice answers. Okay, so we'll just see this. Okay, so money multiplier. Suppose we say that the CRR. Okay, the CRR is suppose the CRR is 10%. Okay, suppose, is it visible, bachcho? Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So suppose the CRR is 10%. We know the money multiplier's definition was what? The formula for money multiplier is 1 by reserve ratio. That is, the CRR is 10%. What do you mean by 10%? 0.10. Like, should I explain this? The basic math? What will be the value? I just want to check your CSAT knowledge. What will be 1 divided by 0.10?
Still, sir.
Okay. Anybody, Pranshu, what do you think the answer? Is it 10 or 1?
So 10.
10, yeah. So 10. Okay. So, okay, so once again, yeah, I am having the throat issue, people, because so what does this 10 indicate? The 10 indicate that with a base of, okay, with a base of 1 rupee, with a base of 1 rupee, the banks can generate 10 rupee. That is what it indicates. Okay? Let me ask you some more. Let me ask you some more questions. Okay? Okay, I will just take the. Okay. Let me ask you some more cases. Okay? Just let me know. What if the case CRR increases? Bhagat, what will be the case of money multiplier?
Sir, as usual, money multiplier reduces, sir.
Sorry?
Reduces. Money multiplier will reduce, sir.
Money multiplier will reduce. Okay. So, what is the case with SLR, Akash ji?
Sir, the same, sir. If we increase SLR, also money multiplier will reduce.
Money multiplier will reduce. Okay. And suppose, I'm just giving a scenario. Okay. Just a scenario where people is holding more money. Okay. In hand. Okay. Instead of depositing. Okay. Who are there then? Akash, Chitra. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sanjeevani ma'am, what will be the case? What will happen to the money multiplier if people are holding more money in hand instead of depositing? Will the money multiplier will increase or decrease? What will be the case? Sanjeevani, can you hear me? Hello, are you sleeping? Good morning. Okay. Pranshu, what will be the situation if people are holding more money in hand instead of depositing?
It will reduce, sir.
Why it will reduce, ma'am?
Sir, because money multiplier is how much money the bank is able to make with respect to 1 unit of what is being deposited.
Okay.
So if they are not depositing, then it will decrease.
Very good. You're getting the logic. Very good, very good. So now I will just put up one UPSC style wording. Financial inclusion is happened. Okay, we cannot say like exactly this is a subject, not this is a very big task. Okay, but I'm telling you, what if the financial inclusion happened? Will it increase the money supply or will it increase the money multiplier or will it decrease the money multiplier?
Sir, it will increase.
Why, man?
Sir, more accounts, more like it's like people open more accounts in the banks, like some schemes like Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. Like more people open the bank account, more money is there for money multiplying.
Very good, super. So you got the logics behind money multiplier. I'm just going to conclude it with a very high order thinking skill questions. Okay, but I think this will be a very cake question for you. Okay, so the question is, okay, the situation is inflation. Okay. So should you increase the money multiplier or don't shout, okay? I will ask. Should we increase the money multiplier or should we reduce the money multiplier? Just think. The situation is an inflation condition is happening in the economy, and you are the Reserve Bank governors, okay? And you are members of MPC, and you are just thinking, okay, what should be the money multiplier? Should we increase the money multiplier? Okay, this is a hypothetical situation, but still I'm asking you, should we increase the money multiplier or should we decrease the money multiplier? Bhagat ji. बताइए भाई.
The situation, yes. The situation is inflation is rising, right?
बिल्कुल, yeah, बिल्कुल.
Yeah. So we shouldn't create more money, sir. Banks will stop creating money.
So what should we give to the banks? Should we increase the money multiplier thing or should we decrease the money multiplier?
So usually CRR and SLRs are like bank reserves will get raised. So money multiplier will be reduced, sir.
Will be reduced. Excellent. Okay. Now, I believe the concept of money multiplier is clear for everybody. Is there anything that anybody is facing any sort of issues?
So I have a question.
Yes, I was expecting that question. Come on, ask me.
If the money multiplier would be decreased, so will the government not introduce any financial inclusion schemes because it will increase the money multiplier? So like in inflation, the government will not introduce any financial inclusion schemes.
Okay, that's what I told you. That is a hypothetical situation. I was expecting this question. Okay, actually there is nothing like the money multiplier should be like 10%. Like this is a plan. Actually what the governments, it is a MPC thing, that is Monetary Policy Committee thing under RBI. They control this CRR and SLR. Okay, if they can play on these two things, okay, that is going to affect the what this money supply, right? You understood it? And also, as you are saying, if there is inflation, okay, if there is inflation, government will plan financial inclusion thing, okay? The financial inclusion doesn't mean it is just giving money. It is also encouraging savings. Okay, encouraging savings is also one of a method of financial inclusion. And also making banking activities with the population. That is also a financial inclusion thing. Okay, so what you have to understand is the financial inclusion doesn't mean just giving money, or schemes doesn't mean just giving money. It is also there is a part of savings also is there. So that is the thing. You understood?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else? Should I talk about more? Okay, you will have you can ask me any doubts.
No, sir, not.
Is it clear for you, everybody? I'm expecting a question from money multiplier this year. Okay, why? I'm thinking so. There will be a questions every alternate year. Every year, this question was once asked. This one, people keeping money in their hand. That was a PYQ. Okay, so I think there will be more questions, okay, that is on this kind of questions. And then, that's it about your money multiplier. Okay, then, okay, do one thing. I will share this PPT with you today itself. You can just read the complete banking chapter, okay? You can read the complete banking chapter. There is something about RRBs are there. You got classes on RRBs?
No, sir.
No. So we'll do one thing. On our next class, we'll club RRBs. Okay, we'll club RRBs and UCBs. That is urban cooperative banks. Not only urban cooperative banks, the CBs, that is cooperative banks. Then only we will be able to understand the concept of rural. Okay, you will be able to understand the concept of rural financial structures or credit structures. Okay. Yeah. Any doubts? Sorry, people, I was not able to on my cam, some technical issues are there. I'm in my home. Yep, anything else? Is everything clear for you?
No, sir.
Okay, all good. How are you? How is your weekend? Akash, Tanshu, Bhagat?
It's going like
It's still
every other day.
Sorry?
It's going like every other day.
Every other day. That should be the so common UPSC answers. Okay. Just be happy, okay? Just be happy. I know.
We'll try to enhance it. Try to enhance it and get some more scores.
Sorry, I didn't get you, man.
So we'll try to enhance it more and try to get it more marks.
Yeah. So people, I want to ask. Yeah. Who was it? Monisha or Pranshu?
So Pranshu, so I was saying that economy class is fun, sir. So
Hey, you should not say that. I'm a serious guy, okay? I'm that alpha man. It's okay. It should be like that. No, I know it's already evening. You are already drained. So it should be fun, or else there is no point in me taking classes every time. It is everything that you can understand yourself by reading the books only. But there will be some concept like this money multiplier, which you will find some difficulty in learning at the first time itself. So as a guy, sorry guys, yeah, as a guy of like economics, I have some not very great knowledge about these things. I have like a very basic level knowledge on these things, and that's why I'm able to give you in this way. Monisha, you were there in the class? Throughout the class you were there?
Yes, sir, I am there.
Yeah, okay. I haven't got your name, or else I might have just, created some nuisance to you also. Tomorrow I will just come and say go tomorrow. Sure.
Yeah.
You can just remind me. Okay?
Yep.
So people, please be very happy, chill, okay, and enjoy learning. Godspeed. Bye. Good night. Yeah.
thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.